Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTuberverse? I am back once again, right after coming back from work and everything. Rorschach is down there eating his, well, I would say pate, but I gave him something different today. I got some mint and morsel cuts and gravy stuff. When they're kittens, most of the time they're not super picky, so I'm letting him get all the flavor so he can decide what he wants. So if he gets picky, he would have tried everything before he becomes so. Hey, you. I was just talking about you. But I am just getting back from work and everything. I'm taking my socks off and whatnot, and throwing away some old clothes from this morning. I like to wear pajama pants on under my pants when I'm working during the day. So this way, when I come home, what I can do is I can just take the pants that I was wearing, the jeans or whatever, and I got my pajama pants on right away. And that's how I like to do that, but it does make it though you're wearing double layers for the lower half and then, but honestly, it doesn't make much of a difference to me, so I'm not worried about it. I like being able to get home and be comfortable as quickly as possible, and that's usually how I do that. But yeah, I didn't do my normal intro. Whoopsie. Hippie Nick Animals is the name of the channel. I'm a hippie. My name's Nick, and most of the channel has to do with animals. So, hey, welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're coming back. I work at a pet store and everything, and I have lots of experience with animals. So, again, for new people, I have a lot of videos on this channel, shorts and things, snippets of fun stuff, and information and things. And then there's other stuff that's just silly and nonsensical, just me having fun with my channel, kind of a thing. So check it out, if you like it and stuff. Hopefully you do, but I like always seeing how these new people be following and, subscribing, not following, but subscribing and, following my videos, I guess. So following wasn't a bad word. Buddy. Homie just did a lunch. Just did a lunch. What you doing? And then, I need to clean up a litter box too, but that's okay. We got that. What was I about to say? And my cat just turned the phone around, and now we're staring at and we're back. Rorschach. He likes to hit the buttons on the phone and stuff. Oh gosh, my finger's covering that. Gosh, this video's a mess. Don't do the intro right, covering up the button, or not the button, but the thing that sound comes in from, and he's hitting my buttons. Barely speaking right. You can tell I haven't even sat down and chilled or anything like that. But it's okay. I like my job. It was a weird day today. It was kind of slow, but I was closing with someone who I work really good with. It was just us two. There's only 4 people for the entire store all day. Although the store I'm at is pretty small, so it's nothing like we couldn't handle it, because outside of one person, all 3 of us are managers. So we had a team of managers today, and a very good worker, experienced sort of front end cashier person. So good team today. Team of 4, but a good team. We did good. At least I think we did. Buddy. Rorschach is doing good. I thought he'd be more rambunctious, but I've been trying to get him to run around and do more and play more. Looks like he knocked over his water cup. Buddy, you got it all over your thing. Well, this happened today. I have to get him a new scratchy post. That's a bummer. Let me see what happened was. I like to leave this cup out for him to drink water, but he apparently spilled it at some point, being a cat. This toy's a little wet. Oh, buddy. This is a little wet. Buddy. This is one of your favorite kickers. Okay, so lesson learned from you and I. We will not leave you water cups. You have water dish. You have food dish. And then you have your, I guess you would call this a soft food, wet food dish. And that's just something that had eggs in it earlier from this morning. So let me get that out the way too, now that I'm looking at that. Yeah, it can be a little messy sometimes. I apologize. Yeah, we're going to let that dry. Hopefully it fixes itself. But, thankfully, I can get those cheaper than normal with my job. Excuse me, burping. Yeah, so just a crazy afternoon. Oh my gosh, it's 10 at night. It's evening. It's nighttime. A very different type of video today. I'm trying to find a place where I can put this so he won't knock it down again or do any harm to anything. So I'm going to set that there. Or we're going to set this over here. That does work. Okay, that does work. We just have to be careful. Yeah. But I'm dropping things. Ugh. There. I'm sure that was entertaining. Sorry about that. We're not cutting it, though. It's been not bad. I'm just still feeling from being sick a bit, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to take super deep breaths because I can't really fill my lungs with that much air. And then every once in a while, the sinuses or in here I'll clog up a bit. Nothing bad, just a little. So definitely glad to be past the sick, but my gosh, you think I'm not 100% past it like I was hoping to be, but at least you can't know about it. Anywho, I know, short video today, weird little vlog, but little guy down here is wanting to play, and I need to analyze all the mess that happened and what he did, because I just found that water cup from over there. Everything else seems okay, but there's work to be done even though I got home, which is okay. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Odd time laugh, but anywho. Y'all have a good one. And like I always be saying, no matter where you're at or what's going on, just push through another day, man. And if it's really bad for you now, it may not be that way tomorrow, kind of a deal. So always be moving forward. Always keeping your mind on the positive, even when the positive does not seem to be there in any way, shape, or form. A little bit of a tidbit of information. I guess, well, it's not really information. I guess it is. To me, it is. I feel like that's the truth. So, just be kind, including to yourself, and move on to the next day to push that kindness onto others and watch how the world becomes a better place. I guess is the moral of that of what I was trying to say just now. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.